You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. I'm Monita Rajpal. Our headlines today. Pope Francis is marking his first full day as pontiff with prayers at the Basilica of St. Mary Major in Rome. Later, Jorge Bergoglio, who was elected leader of the Roman Catholic Church on Wednesday, will celebrate Mass with the cardinals who elected him at the Sistine Chapel. China also has a new leader. Xi Jinping has been formally elected president, succeeding Hu Jintao. Xi's appointment was widely expected, as is the selection of Li Keqiang, who as a premier when the National People's Congress continues on Friday. 2 Russian cosmonauts and a U.S. astronaut are getting ready to leave the International Space Station and head back to Earth after nearly 5 months in space. On Wednesday, American Commander Kevin Ford transferred command of the station to Chris Hadfield from Canada. The Soyuz capsule carrying the outgoing crew will undock Friday morning and land in Kazakhstan just over 3 hours later. Chinese state media say a pig farm upstream from Shanghai has admitted dumping the carcasses of more than 6,000 pigs into the river that provides the water for China's largest city. Sanitation workers have been pulling dead pigs out of the water all week. It is making people in Shanghai worry about the safety of their drinking water, which comes from the Huangpu River. Let's take you back now to our top story. Pope Francis, the new leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Cardinals made history on Wednesday by choosing a priest from Latin America to be Pope. The 76-year-old will be installed next Tuesday. CNN's Jim Bitterman takes a look at his life so far.
Let us begin this journey.
His journey began Wednesday when Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio of Argentina was elected to lead the Catholic Church. He's the first non-European pope since the 8th century and the first pope ever from South America. He'll be called...
Well, as you just heard there, Jorge Mario Bergoglio comes from Argentina, where he served as Archbishop of Buenos Aires. Right now, you're looking at live pictures from St. Peter's Square. And Eduardo Mangiarotto is an Argentine priest studying at Gregorian University in Rome. He joins us now live from Rome. Father, thank you very much for being with us. What does this mean for Argentinians that they have a pope now who is also a representation of them?
Sorry?
What does this mean for Argentinians, for Argentines, that they have a pope now who represents them?
Well, for us, it's both a surprise, it's a gift, and also it gives you a sense of
I hope you can hear us, Father. They understand there's a lot of activity behind you right now. He is very well known in your country, and while there is a lot of talk of humility, there's also talks about his past in terms of the allegation that he apparently has never denied against him, that he never confronted Argentina's dictatorship during the so-called Dirty War. Do you think that will come back to haunt him?
I don't think so. I mean, well, he has always been a very reserved person.
There's a lot of talk about the fact that he is quite conservative and he will maintain the conservative stance of the Catholic Church as we see it today. But then there are those who will say now is the time for the Church also to evolve with the needs of a demanding society, of an ever-changing society. Don't you think this is time now for the Church to really look at potential reforms?
Well, I think we have seen yesterday a Pope who is more than ready to engage people in a very simple...
Certainly will be. Father Mangiarotti, thank you very much for joining us live here on CNN News Center. The new Pope's home country reflects the growing number of followers from the Americas. 39% are from Latin America and the Caribbean. Almost a quarter are in Europe, about 16% in sub-Saharan Africa, 12% are in the Asia-Pacific region, 8% are from North America, and less than 1% are in the Middle East and North Africa. That is just a snapshot there of the Catholic faithful around the world. It is a big hit with audiences. It's got armfuls of awards, but don't talk about it. Don't talk to Iran about Argo. Tehran says the film depicts their country as insane and diabolical. So They are planning to sue the filmmakers. Argo is about the rescue of U.S. diplomats during the Iranian hostage crisis more than 30 years ago. Movie studio Warner Brothers, like CNN, is part of the Time Warner Media Group, and they're not commenting on the Iranian complaints, not even to us. But as Reza Sayar reports, Iran has hired a French lawyer to pursue the case.
To a movie producer, this might actually sound like the title of a very bad movie.
4 people have been arrested by police in London on suspicion of phone hacking. They are believed to be journalists or former journalists at the Mirror Group newspapers. They are the first arrests over phone hacking at that company. Police say the investigation is centered around activity at the Sunday Mirror between 2003 and 2004. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Welcome back. Arsenal needed a special performance to have any chance of advancing in the Champions League. Amanda Davis has all the details now from London. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Monita. Yeah, Arsenal certainly regained some pride, but ultimately they are out, and their manager, Arsene Wenger, is talking of a massive wake-up call for England. When Rafael Nadal was out injured, many people feared that we wouldn't see him back.
You know what? I call that matchup epic. It always is when we see them play together, and it continues to be. I wish I could catch it. Amanda, thank you very much indeed. You're watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Smoke signals and celebrity seagulls. How a message from the Vatican became a guessing game. Center live from Hong Kong. A tropical cyclone is spinning off the coast of Queensland, Australia. Will it bring mean, heavy rain over the weekend? That's what it says there, Jennifer Delgado. Mean, heavy rain.
Yeah, you know what? I wrote that actually, Monita, so that's my fault. That was my proofing there, spell check.
But you know what?
There could be mean rain.
It does work.
Yeah, it could work. There could be mean rainfall, but I apologize to you and my producer for writing that, especially Monita. But let's start off talking about the tropical cyclone. It's Tropical Cyclone Tim, and you can see right now off the coastline of Queensland. Here's Ken's. Now, what we're going to see is
leave that over to me.
I could be one of those really mean people who writes bad things in the script, you know, like in Anchorman or something like that. Do something like that.
I know. You'd think that I'd know better, right?
Right.
But I thought it worked.
It did.
You know, but hey,
you sold
it, Jen.
You sold it. I brought it home.
Yeah, that's
team effort.
That's the job.
All right,
good job, the A team. Jen, thank you very much for that.
Later.
Well, it is black. No, it's white. No, it's gray. A cloudy message from the Vatican, we should say, and a crash course in smoke signals for the media. As Roman Catholics around the world welcome Pope Francis, Jeannie Moos smokes out the world's most famous chimney.
Even thousands of miles away from the Vatican,
definitely black smoke.
Talk of smoke was so thick.
No sooner than I said black smoke, I got a little lump in my throat there thinking of my...
Jeannie Moos, CNN, New York.
You are watching CNN News Center. I'm Monita Rajpal, live at CNN Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us. We'll update you with the news headlines in just a couple of minutes.